take a look on this beautiful car. But it looks super cool.
Engine, yeah.
Engine. Back to us.
So we've traveled to the northern part of Vancouver Island, hoping to see orcas and whales because we wanted to do a kayaking with orcas because I think that's the best way. We think it's the best way to experience orcas. And
but
no kayaks and no orcas right now.
No, maybe we have a small chance to see the orcas, but they can't rent us the kayaks because we are not experienced. And now we are thinking what to do.
We need to have an experienced tour guide with us if we want to go and rent out kayaks on our own.
is helping to build this upcoming sanctuary for a very special orca. Michael is the visionary and the owner of the property, which he purchased from fishermen to build a rehab for Corky.
It's an oval made out of cedar.
Yep.
We're just going to build this deck out a little bit. It's going to sit right here. So here we are at Double Bay, and our dream is to create a sanctuary for the orca, Corky, to be retired here. And I was able to purchase this property almost 3 years ago in 2018 when it came up for sale. And we've had our eye on this. This is the ideal location, protected bay to create a sanctuary for Corky. And this is her home waters. This is where her A5 pod of the northern residents come every year to live and come out here to Blackfish Sound, which is just outside the bay. And Corky was captured in 1969 as a 4-year-old baby and taken to Marineland of the Pacific in Los Angeles and then on to SeaWorld, where she has been ever since. And after 51 years in captivity, she is still doing quite well and vigorous performing in shows. But she is 55 years old, and at this point in her life, she's a little bit over the average age of a female in the wild, and some can live up to 80, 90, maybe even 100. But with 51 years in captivity, Corky, we feel, may not have the survival skills to make it in the wild. So this is our best choice now for Corky, to come and live here and be taken care of. The objective would be to make a deal with SeaWorld. I'm going to present a proposal for them to retire Corky here, and with this great facility, which you have seen, I believe, with some of the other footage, it's going to provide all the space for a Corky care team, veterinarians, trainers, support staff, security, everything necessary can live here and take care of Corky for the rest of her life, right out there. And those little protective islets are going to provide the area of about 18 acres with a netted enclosure, and there would be a feeding station, a little medical enclosure, and she would be in a very protected place in natural seawater with all the benefits of the natural environment, all the sea creatures, fish, crabs, kelp, up to 80 foot deep, 18.5 acres area, compared to this little concrete tank where she's lived all these years. So that's our dream, and I'm going to present the proposal to SeaWorld later this year, and this is where we're hoping that they will work with me and we can collaborate and make this happen and bring Corky home. But we'd also think we're probably going to need the public to weigh in and say, please, SeaWorld, make this happen. They need to know that the public it really wants to see Corky come home. We also have the First Nations Namgis. This is their territory, which I'm working with and meeting with them. We're going to get their support as well. We're going to get permitting. We're going to get everything we need to make this happen here in Canada and bring Corky home. The other incredible thing that's going to happen, if we can get Corky here, her family and Corky will be communicating with their A5 dialect calls. So when her family comes by, and her A5 pod has got 16 members now, and they're doing quite well, they will connect and probably come in and meet Corky right here in the bay. So that's just going to be an incredible, beautiful thing to happen as well. And also all the opportunities for research and studying, it's all here. And let's make this happen. You can help too. Thank you.